Alright, well, I guess we're live at 7 minutes remaining. That was not the intention, but that's where we are. So, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to end the stream or delay it again. I mean, there's no point. We've been waiting long enough. So, how long's this maintenance been now? Like, 3 hours? Jeez. I mean, at least this is only 7 minutes, okay? I can maybe talk my way through 7 minutes by saying that the cinematic was really loud and blew my eardrums off when I first heard it. 6 UTC or 4 UTC? 6 UTC, Jesus. What's that? What's it like now? 12 UTC? 10 UTC? Something like that. For North, since you woke up about 30 minutes ago, the maintenance started at 6. It's like 10 or 11 UTC now. What is it? 11? 11. Okay, so 5-hour maintenance. That almost rivals the one maintenance they did where the game was down for like 10 hours. You're playing the game. You've been playing the game for close to 5 years and my content is really good. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, it's 11 UTC. Okay. I just keep forgetting UTC times. Our times are a little bit different. I will change the pin message real quick. I'll set it to the usual channel membership one for you guys who want to become channel members. Go find where the link for that is. I mean, hopefully these update. I want to see the new chat a lot, actually. I'm really interested in the new chat because it looks like they're going to make it a bit like Discord. You just started invading starting zone in KVK2 and then they just slap you with a maintenance break. Rip. Now you can rally with infantry though. Be a little bit stronger for that starting zone invasion. How long have I been playing the game? Like two years basically. 5-hour maintenance, yeah. KVK2 is boring. I mean, honestly, it is a little bit. You live in EST, so it's early for you. Okay. Let's just set the pin message. If you want to support the channel, consider. I'm the slowest typer ever. I've watched all these streamers who like type out an essay in 10 seconds. I'm like, damn. It's like, jeez. Pin that. Imagine, even after this, they delay it for another hour. I can talk my way through 7 minutes, can't talk my way through an hour. You had 4 Imperiums in this KVK2 and you didn't have a fight. Damn. What was it? Just sit around and farm? Not even gonna lie though, I was surprised when they made the Greek civilization unit basically Macedonian. KVK3 is more boring though, all the fights in ruins and altars. That's true. I sound young, I'm only like 16. Soon I'll be 16. You just got the delay as well, yeah. I've never ever seen servers overloaded. That's literally a first. Like, honestly, I said yesterday that Rise of Kingdoms was smaller than it was when it first released. Maybe not. Been waiting 2 hours. Oh, so you've been like watching the screen for 2 hours? Damn. I'm excited to do the refresh, like on armaments. I have an armament I really want to reroll. It's got a double inscription, 2 archer stats, but 1 cav stat. I really want to reroll that. I want to get the triple archer stats, or at least like march speed or something. I guess them ads are working, bringing new people. True. No, let's not do 2 hour again. Don't tell me they did that. Gonna refresh. No shot that it's 2 hours again. I'll cry. I didn't know that happened after the first day fighting. All players started migrating into the younger kingdom. That's not 2 hours, I think. Oof. I don't want to wait 7 hours for the update. It'll be like 11 PM. I'll be asleep. There's no way I can stream at 11. Oh, I mean, is this the longest maintenance? I don't think so. 3 hours plus 2 hours plus 7 minutes. 7 minutes is oddly specific. I think it was just a small server issue that they're gonna try fix. That's my guess. If I had to place a guess, I think the 7 minutes is just a small server issue because a bunch of people tried to get in at once. The Civilization updates are usually big, but I've never ever seen them have this issue where servers are crowded. Sorry about that. Sorry, mate. Our servers, they can't handle how much people want to see the Greek civilization. Yeah, we're at 69 viewers. You know, gotta use my immature brain to go, wow, that's such a funny number. We had an update that took 8 to 11 hours about 4 months ago. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. Let's hope that doesn't happen now. I don't know why that update took so long. A bunch of people got zeroed after. They'll just keep adding time to merely annoy us. Yeah, I don't hope so. Is Henry plus Tamaris a good march to use? Tell me. Henry and Tamaris works. Henry doesn't really need the rage, but he's better with a faster rage cycle. Though it will work if you want to do it. You had a nice time fighting us? Hey, we had a nice time fighting as well. I enjoyed the fights. Didn't go for very long, but I enjoyed them. I ran out of speed ups anyways. 2-minute warning. Did I apply for the content creator program by Lilith? I did, and I got rejected because I'm under 18. So that's unfortunate, but oh well. We'll just have to wait 2 years. Then I'll become a registered content creator. Also, I'd like to mention this stream has pretty much blown past the most viewed stream I've got. Just grind maybe soon. Yeah, maybe when I reach 18 they'll consider it. I didn't want to lie because then if they ask for like legal documents, I'm kind of screwed. But I send a picture of my school ID. I swear I'm 18. Turn my heater down. It's a bit too hot in here. 52 seconds till we can see Greece. And I can buy some of those armament rerolls that I've been dying to get. Work on LIANG or... Okay, I can't mention that, sorry. Can't talk about that. I had to say though, if there are allegedly new cav commanders, I'd recommend most players wait for the alleged cav commanders. If there were, allegedly. 25 seconds. 25 seconds till we can see Greece. What if I switch my farm to Greece? That'd be pretty funny. So we got 100 gold keys. I hope I get Pericles. I think that's his name. I want to get him so I can expertise him. If I don't, that's unfortunate. I got silver keys as well. I'll open to try and get him. If there's a bundle with him and I don't get him, I may have to consider buying it. You can't talk because Lilith can strike you, pretty much. Plus, I don't really want to spread alleged leaks. Depends on which your priority is, Cavaracha. Yeah, okay, he can answer the question. Enter. Alright, so we have to push enter. I think that's just to stop the service from overloading again. Are you ready? Are we in? Are we in? Oh, we're in. Okay, once it gets past 70%, you know you're in. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. We're in. We're in. Greece is here. That was a crack. Voice crack. I want to see the chat first. Chat first. Apparently, chat has new features. Like being stuck on loading screens. You're in now? Nice. 500 gems. We get 500 gems for the maintenance. My mail's gonna take 20 minutes. Okay, chat just died. Oh, I guess I have to wipe chat histories. Oh yeah, you can recall, reply. You can't edit messages, that's unfortunate. Recall. Oh. Oh, all my group chats are gone. That's great. I didn't want any DMs anyways. Apparently it's 1970, 1st of January. Guys, it's 1970. Damn! My parents weren't even born. Look at my profile. Oh, that's sick. That's actually really cool. That's way better than before. Exit game. Achievements. Achievements are the same. That's really cool. I didn't know they were doing that. That's actually really nice. My AP's max. New Lilith update. Lilith they fully reworked the profile. That's actually really nice. Ah, go like my album. Gotta get this whale as my most liked picture. I'm not joking, that's actually probably the coolest profile. Alright, Greek Civilization here. Yeah. I don't think they would have changed much. The stats look the same. I'm not going to switch to my main account since I am an Archmain, but yo. Greece is here, it's in the game, we know it's here. Pericles, surely, well, the commanders would definitely be here, right? Yeah, there we go, Pericles is right there. In all his glory. Oh, I get another picture for my thumbnails, the Greek background. Citizens, we shall build the city unrivaled. Oh, there's Pyrrhus. They're all here, they're all here. Chats are broken though. It's 1970. It could just be because I'm streaming. Whenever I stream, chats go a bit wacko. The amulet things here. Oh, there's multiple bundles. It's just two of the same bundle. Okay. There doesn't seem to be a Greece bundle. Just two of this one bundle for whatever reason. Anything else in here? No. No new bundles. I'm actually surprised. I thought Lilith would have done some type of a Greece bundle. Armament rerolls. They're here. They're here. I've been saving up to buy that. Alright, can we get lucky with like... Well, let's see what transmutation actually does. I think it's on my Henry. The double inscribe. No, it's not. Oh, you can make armament loadouts now. See it. How do I save? Let's see. Like, click 20. I can have 20? What is the 20 for? Oh, wait. So if I do... Oh, save. Here we go. Load out one. Not caps. Henry wedge. Do Henry ZHUGE wedge. I run Henry ZHUGE. Okay, I can't type that much. Henry wedge. Perfect. Nickname format here. Maybe no spaces. That's probably why this is Henry. Not in gold chest. Wait, the commander's not in the gold chest? My profile the same. Mobile? Okay, so mobile isn't changed for the profiles. Which is unfortunate. I don't play on my PC as much. Surely the commander's in the gold chest. Imagine you can't access the commanders yet. Pyrrhus, isn't it? It's a bad start. Pericles? They're both not here. They just didn't add them. They were just like, let's not do that. Let's not put the commanders in that everyone's been waiting for. They're not there. Oh, maintenance is over, I guess? Yeah, it is. The commanders won't be added till after the Greece events. Ah, okay. But I can switch my civilization on a new account to Greece and get Pyrrhus. Look at the Alexander. Oh, Alexander moved to Greece. Alexander's Macedonian. He's Greek now. They changed it up. They're in the commander tab at least. Yeah, they're in the commander tab. We'll talk about them in a minute. But Alexander now is Greek. It's just, we're like, okay, he's Greek now. Did they add the Alexander the Great Relic though? Is that here? Is the Alexander the Great Relic here? Pyrrhus Relic? No. Damn, I really wanted to know Pyrrhus' Relic because that would have determined whether or not he would be a good infantry commander. That's unfortunate. I did want to see Pyrrhus' Relic. What else did they add? I can't remember exactly everything. Oh, we haven't done the transmutation yet. I want to transmutate that one armament. So these actually, I actually really like this system so far. Do you think Alex Relic could save him? Probably. I mean, I would hope so. At least make him a lot more usable. So where's my double inscribe? This one? There we go. Okay, so now you got your... They tell you how many you have remaining. You can recycle, obviously, and transmute. Let me lock these two stats. I can do 3 transmutations. Remind me tomorrow. That's locked. Why did... Yes. No. Did I run out of things? No. Okay, well, they... That was a waste. Off to a bad start. Yes. Well then. You didn't get the stats I wanted. Hopefully within like the next week I get the actual archer stats. Or at least like march speed, whatever. I don't care. As long as it's not trash. What else? So we don't have the commanders and the gold keys. I'll save my gold keys. I was going to open some on my farm. I mean, I have enough epic commander sculptures to expertise Pericles quite easily. What else did they say they were going to add? The chat. Is it working now? Still loading. What do we get in return? Armament transmutation now available in your kingdom. You can use the feature. Okay, so... Yep, so they mentioned this already. Maintenance compensation, 500 gems, 5 gold keys. Events. Can we see the events? No, we can't. How very underwhelming. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my farm, and maybe I'll just switch it to Greece, because I don't really care about my farm that much. Plus, I need stone gathering speed, so it'll be fine. Alright, my farm account. Where do I switch? Settings still? Okay, so settings haven't changed. I want to see what Greece actually looks like. I love from Philippines. Okay, this loading screen is a little bit obnoxious. Only slightly obnoxious. And laggy. It's a very laggy loading screen. And my farm account. Surely I have a civilization change on here. That'd be so unfortunate if I don't. I don't think I do. Let's double check. And my other farm might. Greece. Switch. That's 10,000 gems. I don't have 10,000 gems if I wanted to do it. Alright, what about my other farm? Let's see. I've got a bunch of farms. General settings. No. Oh, they changed this up. You can change it like, okay. That's more flush. More flush. Characters. Here we go. We could actually make a new account right now to just get Pericles. Just because I really do want to see his animations and stuff. Even though they show them, I didn't listen. Oh, look, it's my favorite loading screen. It's back. Glory to Greece and lag. The lag really is popping off. It's so loud. It is so loud. I know. My volume's turned down and it's louder than the music. Alright, farm. What level do you get the civ change? Is it city or 10? 8? 15? I don't remember. My farm has a Zenobia head. I remember when do you get the civilization change? You've seen your videos and it's quite informative. You based your plans on my tutorials. Please make more videos specifically on how to not spend so much time in farms. I will look into that. City Hall 10, you get one. City Hall 11. I don't think I would have used it. Alright, Greece. Apparently I have. Maybe I haven't claimed it. Is it in one of the objectives up here? Air breakfast. No. Maybe it was in my mail. Did I not claim it from my mail? That's possible. I hear it. Can I have that City Hall 11? I never got a civ change. Maybe I'll switch to my main. My main has a bunch of civilization changes anyways. Or we could just make a new account to see what happens. I just want to know what like Greece actually does. Let's just make a new account. I want to get Pericles. Missed opportunity for a Leonidas Prime, even though he's a legendary. I mean, they might do something like that, but I feel like they'll just add new commanders at that rate. Alright, what kingdom am I making this account in? Is there a specific kingdom I should make the Greek account? Yeah, I don't know if Leonidas Prime will ever come, because he's already a legendary, so we don't have any Prime legendaries at the moment. Yeah, but I want a beautiful Seal 21 buildings, true. Kingdom 101, okay. Give my scroll wheel a minute. We prefer a rework for Leonidas. I mean, it would be interesting. He is a pretty cool commander that kind of did dirty. You know, if you search Kingdom 1000, your game just crashes. But there, if you beat Sun Tzu YSG with the new commander, how'd you get the new commander? No one has access to it yet. My game just died. Okay, my game crashed. That is not a good sign. Let's reopen Rise of Kingdoms. Listen to the loading screen. Imagine all my data got wiped. You paid him with Beyond, but how'd you get access to him? You got him from Gold Key, but he's not in the Gold Keys. Server overload? Yeah, probably. Unless they just didn't put his thing on, like the stats and stuff. He is? Really? Okay, I'll open some Gold. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. Blah, blah, blah. Please choose a civilization. I'm gonna go with New Greece. Just kidding, Rome. Okay, skip this. New update looks sick. I mean, it does. It looks sick. Alright, let's see. Greece, I'm pretty sure I mean, if you get Pericles in the tutorial out of the gold chest, he would be in the gold chest, alright? Check Discord, you posted screenshot. Okay, I'll check Discord. Let me grab my phone. So I got chat on my iPad and then I got the stream on my PC. Did you post the Discord? Where'd you post it in Discord? Like in my DMs? Let me see, on the Discord server. Probably in IRL pictures. Hey, where'd you post the picture? I want to see it. Before I open the gold chest. Oh, okay, update's got something. Let's see. Alright, you gotta get Pericles to kill the bubs. RIP the villagers, they are not strong enough, but I'm sure Pericles will carry. After this, we'll open the gold keys and hope he's in there. Blah, blah, blah. I'll train my 20 troops in 3 seconds. You got enough cash for infamy should you hit it? No, because I want you to run Ukrainians with me. Upgrade wall. We have an army now. Nerd, thanks. Alright, wait. So now we get Tavern, we get Pericles, right? No new events? No, not yet. They usually show up like a day later. Gold key, Pericles, easy pull. There we go. I think he's just in the gold key and he just didn't show up. How do you know the new commander's not on the gold key? It doesn't say it on like the little info button. Up here if you click it. I can't because I'm in the tutorial, but if you click it, it won't show up on the rewards list. Alright, Pericles animation time. Oh look, it's marked on it. Search for barbs. When are the new events going to appear? Probably tomorrow or at reset like usual. That's if I had to give a guess. Alright, Pericles. I can't click. There we go. Power of Pericles. I'm probably butchering his name. Imagine he loses to the barbs. That'd be hilarious. Ooh, my thumb. I want to crack my thumb. Used my keys too early. Rip. So he's not in the keys, I'm guessing. Nah, I got it. True. Where's the guy that said that he posted a screenshot? I can't find it. Yeah, double check. I mean, I'm one of the first accounts that has Pericles if he's not in the gold keys. I don't see a picture of it anyway. I'll check like the official ROK Discord maybe. That's media chat, general chat. Let's see. Anyone got Pericles? Apparently a bunch of people are having issues with mobile chat and PC chat. Rip, me too, you just open your 300 keys, rip. Apparently no one's got Pericles yet. I will also check like pictures just to see. What's the in-game suggestions probably gonna be popping off right now. Okay, someone just wrote an essay. Add new commanders to daily chest. That's the only one that's come out so far. You're stuck in 1970 apparently. Is that not your kingdom? I've proven myself a distinguished leader. Why, thank you very much. I just want to walk around the map with Pericles, please. Yeah, we're so close to 100 active viewers. That'd be crazy. Alright, there we go. Explore fog. Thank you for my paths of the stars. Alright, wait. So we can pull Pericles out of my city, and I'm just going to leave him sit on the map. There's Pericles. Actually amazing. Is chat still broken here? I can't swipe out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can reply to a message. What does it look like? Imagine I reply and my game just crashes. Test. Oh, that's actually, it's okay. I would like to reply. The chat is so broken. So much for the update. The chat's not even sending messages. I was like, it looks pretty good. It doesn't even send a message. Alright, let's hit one more barb. Because I can't really do much on this account. I could actually not. I'm gonna gem all the way up to like City Hall 4 or whatever. That's when you get the... Is the first level of like design, that's civilization based. Definitely civilization based. Yeah, wall level 3. Here's my minute speed up. We'll wait 30 seconds. Great, more maintenance to fix stuff equals more compensation. True, it actually does. Free gems. I was about to say there's new events. This is just the Season of Conquest events that you get when you first enter SOC. Alright, let's wait for this to finish. Infinite gem glitch. True, we should just tell Lilith there's a bunch of non-existent issues. Everyone pretend they can't log into the game. Lilith, we're having problems. I can't log in. This game sucks. And then you'll just get infinite maintenance. Maintenance forever. No one can play, but free gems. Be real. Not gonna lie, the architecture looks really cool. Like, even in the beginning stages, this looks way better than, like, the Chinese civilization one, but I feel like the architecture is lackluster compared to this. This is sick. I don't know, I really like the look of this. Maybe it's just because I'm a sucker for Greek architecture. I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, let's switch over to the main account. And I'll open all my silver keys just to see if Pericles is in the chest or not. Characters. And I got my main. My 12 million gems will be worth it. I may not be able to spend them, but still. True, you'll get 12 million gems and never have to spend a single one, because you won't be able to access the game. The true way to beat Rise of Kingdoms is to never play the game. If no one can play it, you win. Someone's scouting me. Gib, okay. I'll open the silver keys just to see if he's in the chest. Let's see. If he's not in there, that's unfortunate. I think that answers our question. I don't think he's in the chest. I got none of his heads there. I guess the guy that said he was like getting it from the chest was trolling. The loading screen is so loud. Can't even disable it. I know. I think there is a way to disable it in the settings. They said there would be a way. It still looks sick. Beats in general. Sound. Main volume. All in-game sounds. How about I just do that? I don't want to restore the defaults. Get a life. They mentioned something about being able to change the loading screen from in-game settings, but I can't see it. Oh, hold position after attack is here as well. Let's see. Chat server error detected just popped up like 10 times. And I hit escape by accident. I put my escape key back. Oh wait, I got an achievement. What's the achievement? Log into the game after Greece was released and don't crash. 400 chests in Legendary Tavern and ZHUGE. Alright, what's oh, that's okay, wait. So if I go back into settings. Frame rate unlimited. Okay, what's anti-aliasing? Enable or disable multi-sample mode. Anti-alias. Gonna leave that. Where's that thing about troops never moving? I want to put that on and test it. Alright, no. Customization. Here we go. Okay, so everyone turn on the troops don't move when you kill something, because that is the worst thing in the game. But now you can turn it off. Trading post resource reception. When turned off, allies will be unable. Oh, okay, that's just like you don't receive resources. Disable opening. Oh, here you go. There it is. Disable opening animation. I will turn it off. Gladly. What else? I lost where the troop moving thing is. You can disable it though, guys. You can disable the starting up thing in settings. Scroll up. Strength. I think I passed it. Yes, I passed it. Arch Q. Thank you, my hero. I remember they said it in the patch notes that you'll be able to disable it. Maybe they're just new, so many people get annoyed. Training post, human title, champions of Olympia, opposition. Oh, there we go. There it is. All right, let me ask someone if chat's not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna ping someone on Discord. Actually, anyone in my kingdom in the live stream that I can hit one of their marchers just to see what happens. I would like to see the troops stand still. Also, does it like work on resource modes maybe? Your chat works. Mine's still loading. I just opened it, but it's still loading. Claim the chest. I haven't been able to log in for 5 hours, so. How do I have expired chests? Oh, these are the ones from the other day. Maybe they're not. I just have a ton of expired chests. I swear I claimed those. Anyways. Your chat works in 1320. Didn't open gold keys. Apparently commanders are not in chests yet. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. So I'm not going to open them till they are. I think the same thing happened with the Greek civilization. Not Greek, the Egyptian civilization, if I'm not wrong. The Egyptian civilization, all the gold keys didn't have the Imhotep and Thutmose until like a week after. Something like that. Let's see if they're in the daily bundle. I mean, someone said put the commanders in the daily, but they might not be there. Daily special offer. Pyrrhus? Okay, actually I'll do this for him, this is better. No, it looks like he's not here. Yeah, no, he's not there. Alright, so Pyrrhus isn't in daily and not in gold keys. I don't know why they didn't put him in gold keys. They always put the command. I mean, when Ragnar first released, which is the only one I can remember, like, guaranteed, he was definitely in the gold keys. Why don't they do that? I thought that would be there. That's what I thought as well. That's why I said 100 gold key opening. They said there would be an event chat. Would there be an event chat? Let's see. Is there an event chat? I'm gonna leave midway. Sorry to whoever's lobby I joined. Like an event global chat. Or maybe that was only for... Was that only for Golden Kingdom? I don't think it's gonna work either. I would like there to be an event chat that I can never use. Okay, chat server error detected. I don't know really what's going on right now. The servers are barely coping. Let's just type Duke, please. Okay, we got into a game. You can't see the commanders in the tavern. Yeah, they're not there. That's the thing we're looking at. There are no commanders in the tavern at the moment, which is so annoying. After we do this, I'll switch my civilization to Greece just to see what it looks like. I've got like 3 civ changes anyways, and I don't change civilizations, so 3, 4. I'm gonna get one back from the event that's coming soon, so now they want us to use gold keys. They want us to use gold keys now so we can buy daily bundles to upgrade them. Probably they're just doing it. They're like, we'll just pretend that we don't need the gold keys. And like the commanders, they were glitching, can't put them in yet. Just gotta wait like maybe 2 days. Alright, let's see, is the event chat gonna work? When do Greece events start? Reset, so 00 UTC. Imagine I try to send a march out, the game just dies. Okay, I don't even have event chat, it's just not there. Chat's working, not for me still. I don't think I can type, I can. Hi. Chat server error detected. Did they have new emojis? I like these stickers. They should have more of these. That encompasses my emotions that I found out the commanders are not in the gold chests. Maybe a mobile it works? Check. I could open my mobile app, but then it will shut down the game, so I'm not going to do that yet. Chat work for mobile only. Anyone with chat that's working, are you still in your group chats? Because I don't want to lose my group chats. There's one group chat that I've been in forever. Oi mate, welcome. Blue John. Don't use gold keys? Yeah, I haven't used them yet. We noticed that the commanders aren't there, unfortunately. I wanted to get them. I really wanted to do like a Pericles test and all that. Nope, your groups are gone at the moment. RIP. Well, you know what? It's okay, because it's the 1st of January 1970 today. They're not going to add the commanders like at all for the gold keys. I think they'll add... Yeah, they'll be available after Greece. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, on mobile. Cat working on mobile. Okay, so only on mobile. I wish there was a way for me to connect my phone to my computer, but since I have like not a Mac and I use an iPhone, the computer does not like that. There's my Henry. Here he is. Alright, no longer interested in doing this, but chat's not working in there either. Alright, we'll switch civilizations. I think I have to have no troops training and nothing in my hospital to switch civilizations, if I'm not wrong. I have to speed up T5 though. So if I speed this up, I'll keep my civilization Greece for the off season, I guess, because it gives me stone speed, which I need regardless. Where's Civ swap? Here we go. Alright, switching to Greece. Because I can. And since I don't use my civ changes. iPad chat is not working. Spins the red exclamation mark. Okay. Alright, so I'm wasting a civilization change, but you know what? It's worth it because it's interesting. None of my troops. Scouts excluded outside of my city. Neither blah blah blah. You have no troops training. No troops healing. Commanders won't be affected if I change civilization during the Rome. All my tectonic knights will be converted to knights. Okay, blah blah blah. Alright, now we get to sit through. Oh, see, I turned off the thing. It's not wasting, it's for content, that's true. It's for content, guys. We're looking at the Greek civilizations designed for content. You know, I'm an infantry rally who has like a 5-1-1-1. Alex, oh, my city turned blue. They turned the city hall skin blue. That's not what it's supposed to be like. These skins are red, but okay. This one's still okay. That's the first time they've changed city skins, isn't it? I've never seen them change a city skin color. Unless it's just because I've been in the same civilization for so long. Check my profile pic, looks like Call of Duty now. Oh, Call of Dragons. Yeah, they probably just used the same engine. Oh, yo, look, I got the little Greek soldiers guarding my city. This is definitely a much cooler civilization look, and the units look sick. They look really good, actually. I'm officially Greek now. I've changed civilization. Screw the Ottomans, guys. Anyone who wants to run archers, just become Greece. It just makes it better. Courier station. Doesn't look different at all. They just changed the roof of the courier station blue. The material one looks pretty cool. The trading post doesn't look different at all. We haven't done our dispatches. Oh my god. Don't do dispatches. I'm now the fool. I'm the fool for switching civilizations. For content though, we switched to Greece for content. I can't even test like the infantry units if I wanted to. Transmutate some armaments, I did. Spoiler, it didn't go very good. My team does not meet. Oh, I ran out of infantry commanders. That's so ironic. I became an infantry civ and ran out of commanders. There we go. I'm now the Duke. Means I can train. I'm not going to train though. I mean, actually, I'll be Greece for a while, so I'll just train. Here's the new units though. They cost the same as other units, it seems. Their stats, like I said, T4 stats are really good for this. Yeah, we're 99 viewers, almost 100. T4 stats on the Greek units are very good. You get increased health and increased defense, plus the actual health the civilization gives. Tavern also looks really cool. Let's open my free equipment chest. We reached 100 viewers. Actually crazy. The first time a stream of mine has ever hit 100. I think we had one stream hit 50 when LIANG first released, and we just hit 100 now. Okay, there we go. Opening the free chest. There's no point waste opening gold chests though, because, well, they're literally a waste since the commanders aren't in them. Overall though, this actually looks pretty cool. I want to drag a march of infantry out as well. What could I use infantry with? Let's see. I got my Richard, I guess. Level 40 Richard. With Caesar. Just do that. Even CWILL only has 12 viewers. Who's CWILL? I'm gonna Google that. CWILL. Seawill. I have not met Seawill. Probably because their video is not in English. They're like 1960 King. That's what it looks like at the moment. Okay, chat works on PC and mobile. So the chat is working or it isn't? For me, it's still not. Should I try a restart of the game? Here's the Greek units in action though. They look... I feel like they're more flush than the other units. Let me pull out some normal, like archers or something. Not T4. I feel like that's very flush. Like the animation's good. Much better than the other units. I guess I gotta restart. Alright, I'll restart. One sec though. Like proving the animation looks different. Imagine having T5. T5 overrated. I shouldn't have trained them or really unlocked them mid KVK. You see, like this animation's not as cool, but that's really nice. I think it's because these have a very slight black outline to them, which makes them stand out more. Where the archers don't really have. Oh, they do actually. I'm wrong. It's not in the keys yet, right? No, they're not in the keys yet. Alright, let's restart and see if chat works. I have to like escape. Oh, I have to push escape and then exit. How annoying. Alright, restart. We're restarting. Let's see the chat. It's restarting, but it's still the same screen. I think I messed something up. Maybe I'll just fully shut Raz. It stopped responding. Okay, let's close the program. The server issues have slightly died down at least. When does it go to keys? People are saying after the Greek events. That's the general consensus of when we're getting the commanders and the gold keys. That's what it's like. Really, people have been saying they're gonna come after the Greek event. So what? 3-4 days from now? Which is unfortunate. I would have voted them today. Oh. Chat server error still. Okay, they can relax with the spam. Oh, chat's actually loading. Alright, you ready? If it's empty and it says 1970, 1st of January, it's not working. We'll know. You're sleepy? Hey, so am I. We all get to be sleepy. been waiting for this. I think my chat's still busted. Yeah. 1971st of January. Definitely not correct. But he was the Greek civilization for a sec. I was like, how do you get Greek before he logged on? Alright, what else could you do with what else could we do with the Greek civilization? Yeah, I'm sorry about my chat. I am sorry about my chat. I feel bad for my chat. Your gem farming is ruined? Why? Is gem farming like busted now? I'm gonna gather some gems. They did mention something about gem farming. What was it that they mentioned? Takes a trip with that like this. 5 hours was ruined. Oh, okay. So you lost 5 hours worth of gem farming. That's what you're saying. Rip. That's the best reaction I could give to that. Okay, is there any armaments I could do this actually? I could transmit this. How many stones do I have left? 2. Okay, well, I can't do that then. Should I just like transmit with the like 1? I don't think it's worth it, is it? Just put normal city or city skin. Alright, I'll do that. Let's see what it looks like. Keep swiping for it if I'm playing Frostpunk. There's the normal default skin. It's an advanced rarity, guys. That actually really does suit. Like, I feel like this is a very flush civilization. Like, the buildings look really good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and the monument looks great. Anyone able to read Greek? What does that say? Unless I'm just being ignorant, it's not even in Greek. Could have gotten 2,000 to 3,000 gems. Conversation's only 500. Check my reports. There's nothing in my reports. Got scattered. That's about it. System send anything interesting? Look like it. Alright, let's see what else I may have missed. Changing civilization. Greek events will come after reset, so that's I can't check out yet. I can acquire the new epic commanders, Pericles and legendary commander in the Greece event series. After the event series ends, the 2 commanders will be gradually added to the following events. Pericles will be added to silver chest and gold chest and the expedition shop, and Pyrrhus will be acquired through gold chest and the expedition shop. Alright, so after the events, that's what they were saying through here. I scouted you. You have a lot of wood, and I'm poor on wood. I need more. Do we have the new SOC story? I don't think I'd be able to see it, no. What else did they send? Team system. No, that's not it. Let's see. Counter rallies. No, that's for the story. Armament system. We looked at that. We looked at... Oh, Lucerne Scroll. Is the new one here where you can see if we get armaments from it? Nope, it's not here. Didn't even add the new Lucerne. Let's see what else. See, they added the chat system, which doesn't work. Added post-battle stats. You can check the combat attributes. Oh, is this the... This is the Golden Kingdom stuff. We can't check that either. So the loadout. I want to check how the loadout works a little bit more in a second. This is Alliance Mobilization, PC version. I can optimize the display format of the profile page. Okay, so that they did mention that here. And the function of the escape key. You can use escape key to open profile page or close pop-up windows. Other optimizations, they adjusted Ark of Osiris battlefield skills to prevent overlap between some skill effects. Chat system optimizations added the ability to recall sent messages, so I used that once before the game stopped working. And then added the ability to quote messages. I could do that, or I couldn't. I think that was the reply feature. And they optimized the layout of some pages. They optimized it so that you can't actually use it. Troop dispatch optimizations. They added the hold option. And then when dispatching to build a flag or a fortress, you can toggle an option to garrison the troop. Let's see. How does that work? Do we have a one-troop flag going? Yes, this. Ah, so you can just tick that. And then if it builds, your troops will stay there instead of walking back and getting killed. That's what I'm getting from this. Will Greece get into the game when? It's in the game right now. I'm literally the Greek civilization. I'll just do that. One troop. There we go. I am the Greek civilization right now. So it's definitely in the game as we speak. Chat though is still not working for me. It's still the 1st of January 1970. I can't get over that it's 1970 in game. Reopen the game now. They fixed chats. I mean, I just did, but it didn't work. Let's see the Ark of Osiris skills. They said they changed them. I'd like to see what that means. Rules. Skill system. This seems normal. Let's see, where are the new skills? Are at the bottom, weren't they? Hidden Sentry was the first new skill they added. I don't know the exact stats. Maybe they changed the stats, possibly. Increase the boost range of all enemy troops, occupied structures by 50%. I think that was his last two skills. That changed. Also increase all allied troops, all damage by 20% for 90 seconds. I think that was it. Reopen the game now they fixed. Okay, I'll reopen the game. No, I will. I read the same message twice, so I will reopen the game. One last time. We'll see if it worked. Though I still have my doubts. Every time I shut the game, it crashes. It doesn't shut normally. That might be a problem. Maybe it might be a problem. We don't 100% know yet. I like how they made Leonidas the main part of this update, except he's pretty trash as a commander. Also, his hands are very red. I just noticed that whenever I look at Leonidas' hands, they look really bad. Alright, we'll give chat a minute to load, and in the meantime, we'll look over Pericles, but before that, I want to show you guys what Leonidas actually looks like. I'll tell you where I noticed his red hands. Yeah, look, he looks oddly sunburnt. I feel like Leonidas looks sunburnt. I feel like he sat out on the beach for like 1 hour too long. That's what I'm getting when I look at Leonidas. Anyways, Pericles and Pyrrhus are in the game, so I want to read over their skills properly. Because I mean, I skimmed over them a bit in my video about them, which like no one watched. Got like no views. And then I will also see like some possible pairs for both commanders. I feel like that Pyrrhus could be pretty good, from what I remember when I read his skills. So Pericles, his active skill, it is just the self shield. They didn't change it. He has no damage factor, and he still does get the march speed. Yeah, he's a garrison infantry. I forgot to mention that in the video. He's garrison, and then Pyrrhus is actually field because he's got versatility. I would have liked the Pyrrhus had skill, but he's got defense. Pericles' second skill. Infantry units, still 10% of both stats. That hasn't changed either. Attack's not amazing. Defense is nice since he's a garrison, but he's kind of like a worse Charles Martel is the vibe I'm getting here. His second skill was the garrison. He deals 10% more damage. That's definitely better than Charles Martel's garrison skill, though. Like Martel's garrison skill, he just makes his watchtowers a bit stronger. This time he's actually dealing damage. That's good. And then fourth skill, whenever this commander's troops... So this is his debuff. So whenever he's hit with normal attack, he has a chance to reduce the normal attack of troops coming in. That's really good for garrison, to be honest. Like if you put that on a city wall and your city gets swarmed, especially early game where dumb things happen, that's a kind of good way to mitigate the swarm somewhat, making them do less normal attack. Obviously been better if it was like a skill damage reduction, but this is still an epic commander. Why is healing bad on a garrison like Richard? It's not bad on a garrison, it's just bad when the commander is bad. So if Richard was all skill damage instead of healing, he'd probably be more usable because you wouldn't take as many deads from him. But when he's healing, you're just going to be like rolling in deads. That's why people don't like to run Zenobia unless they've got the open field. And then this is where he gets the increased healing that's pretty useless for the most part. Like, I don't know, what garrison would you run with healing besides like Richard? Like you could run a Xeno Pericles, but I doubt anyone would do that. Anyone going to run a Xeno Pericles on their wall, please let me know. And then also his shield factor goes to 1000. What's Charles Martel's shield factor? Because honestly, Pericles looks like a really good garrison, but not a good open field. Alright, so Charles Martel's factor is only 1200. But it's weird, why would they give a garrison commander like Pericles a march speed bonus? He doesn't need march speed. Unless this is just his open field component, but if it was a garrison, he benefited from like an increase in defense or increase in damage at least. So then also Charles Martel has 30% of stats, but he doesn't have attack, which is good and bad. I think that in the early game, what I'm gathering here is Pericles plus Sun Tzu is going to destroy. Like Sun Tzu deals crazy damage for early game, especially. And Sun Tzu is also a garrison commander taking 7% less damage. And then Pericles is also fairly tanky And Sun Tzu's got even more damage reduction, even more infantry health, and skill damage. Only thing is, though, that Pericles isn't going to really benefit from the skill damage bonus. And obviously, Sun Tzu's expertise is really good, but Pericles, I don't think he's going to benefit from the 20% increased skill damage. At all. He just wouldn't. So would a combination like Bjorn still be better for Garrison? At least he does some skill damage. He does damage to 2 enemies. Or even Iluji Mundok, I always butcher that. Where is he? Yeah, I feel like he could even work better because he does damage at least. And has a defense reduction, which is nice. Plus he's also a Garrison as well. But it is only 5% defense. That's the most useless Garrison skill ever. But it is a Garrison skill. And then also he gets 15% attack and 15% defense. That's more stats than Pericles already. Your game crashed for no reason. Hey, my game's crashed like 3 times. I think something's wrong. And then when attacked, these 10% decrease his own troops' damage by 100% on the next turn. Iluji still seems like a way better Garrison than Pericles with Sun Tzu. Like, Pericles has the good debuff and a nice shield, but do you really want the shield with the commander like Sun Tzu? Not really for Garrison, because Sun Tzu's trying to deal damage. Is the Japan answer is nice for Garrison, like Kusunoki? Yeah, he's pretty good. Greece is the worst civ in the game? No, it's actually really good. Troops themselves, the actual Greek troops, give really good stats. And then also they got really good, like, actual stats for rallying, and even if you're doing open field, it's usable. So if someone's rallying and they want to use open field, Greece is actually pretty good. For someone who's just looking to do only open field, though, Greece is not your option. You wouldn't go for it. It's the rally civilization. It's like Egypt for archers. I wouldn't go for Egypt. If you want to rally with archers, you'd go for them, but for me, I wouldn't go for it. I mean, actually, for archers, you'd probably still go with Ottoman for rally, but for the most part, you wouldn't go with Egypt for open field. And I think the Cav rally is like Arabia. You wouldn't go for Arabia for open field, so I think that's what Greek was supposed to be. Why is that plus stat attack not health? What do you mean? On Pericles? I think if he had health, that'd definitely be way better. Pericles' stat definitely should have been plus health instead of plus attack. Where are the events? They are after reset. That's all happened. So 0-0 UTC. Is Greece Civilization good or bad? You think it's kind of bad? Really good for rally. That's the vibe I'm getting. Really good for rally and okay for open field. Like if you're rallying and you want to open field, you can use it, is what I've been saying. But if you aren't, then you wouldn't run it. You'd probably run France, probably run Vikings. They're gonna do better. So if you're rallying, it's a really good civ. Kind of good for rally, bad for Garrison. No, it's not good for Garrison because the rally damage is useless on Garrison. So for Garrison, I guess Pericles could really work well with Sun Tzu just because Sun Tzu is that strong. Pericles with Charles Martel could also work, just because Charles Martel is a very tanky commander already, and the Pericles is like adding a little bit more shielding on top of that. And the shields, will they overlap though? How long is his shield? 3 seconds. How long is Charles Martel? 5 seconds? 4. Alright, so what you do is if you're running Pericles Charles Martel, you run the Pericles as the primary and the Martel as the secondary. That way you don't lose the shield. Let's remove that person from the channel. Once someone gets hidden, they go to the Shadow Realm, never to be seen again. 1,200 damage. So yeah, Charles Martel's shield is definitely better than Pericles. Are near Greek commanders on the chest yet? No, they're not. Check stats of the Greek civ. It was attack and not health. No, it wasn't. It was health. Infantry health. Still health. This is rally damage. And that's all damage. It's not attack or health. So definitely still health. That's why it's really good. For fielding, at least. And then obviously for rally, it's going to be great. Anything new in the VIP shop? Did they add like armaments new? They add inscription new. Inscription refresh or whatever. The armament refresh. It didn't. Anyways, we'll move on to Pyrrhus. I want to know Pyrrhus' best pairs. Now I can like fully look at him in game. Actually, no, we didn't even finish with Pericles' best pairs, did we? So Pericles Garrison with Martel was really good. Pericles with Sun Tzu as an early game Garrison, like I said, would work. Just because Pericles is like a Martel but weaker. So if you put him with Sun Tzu, it's going to work. It's like Sun Tzu, Charles Martel. It's going to work. It's not the best, but it's not that bad. Are they coming out tomorrow or in the near future? Also, the tier 5 have attack and defense. Oh, you're talking about the actual troop stats. Yeah, the troop stats themselves are different. They don't go off the civilization stats. The civilization stats are the base stats. The troops are attack and defense, but the tier 4 are health and defense, so they are better. Though the tier 5 units are still pretty good. So, what are you talking about coming out in the near future? The Greek commanders, they'll come out after the events. So, after the Greek events finish. So, if I was to run an early game garrison, I'd say you'd be pretty good with a Sun Tzu with Pericles, though keep in mind that it's not going to do as much damage. So, you're looking at the 20% skill damage from Sun Tzu isn't that good. But Pericles is still a very tanky commander, and his shielding can be good. Plus, I like his normal attack reduction. If I had to pick, I'd say he's the best early game garrison with Sun Tzu. Like, if you don't have access to Martel, you don't have access to, like, YSG, he's probably the best early game garrison with Sun Tzu. That's my guess. I think he'll perform decently, like, maybe really early KVK 1, and definitely pre-KVK 1, it's going to do pretty good. Open field wise, I wouldn't use him, to be honest, but if you wanted to, once again, probably Sun Tzu, Bjorn, or ZHUGE. You could actually consider Osman as well. I think Osman would work quite well with him. Osman is a little bit of a less tanky commander. He's more of the attack. It's like got a bunch of attack. Also, after attacking a city for more than 30 seconds, why does he gain 15% attack for 120 seconds? That's so random. But yeah, Osman is really all just damage. He doesn't have many stats. He actually is all just damage. He has no stats. He has the troop capacity, nothing else. So I think Osman with Pericles actually could be really good. He's not necessarily buffing damage, but he's increasing your troop capacity, so he is supporting him in that way. So for open field, Osman Pericles could be good. Also, I think that ZHUGE and pretty much any of the infantry commanders will work with him, especially Sun Tzu. Open field with him, Sun Tzu will be okay. Somewhat like, once again, Charles Martel in the open field. It will work. Though, you don't get the March speed permanently like Martel, it's only his active skill, so there is some timing involved in that active skill. So that is unfortunate, but if you get the timing right and you throw active skills and then run away, you should be fine to actually get away from most tough situations. Anyways, we'll move on to Pyrrhus now. I am interested in him as well. Legendary infantry. Pyrrhus' versatility defense is unfortunate. If I had to say, you would rather like a probably skill damage tree, though it is better than attack. New Kingdom 13, 31, 41. I'm going crazy. Should you use passport pages to go to a new kingdom or stay? Depends. How are you performing in your KVKs? Do you have access to as many commanders as you want? Do you have right equipment? Is your kingdom in a good position? A lot of stuff go off that. I don't know your kingdom that well, so I can't really make a proper opinion on whether or not your kingdom's in a good position right now. Active skill 1000 rage, which is good. He deals damage factor 1400. And also increases his normal attack by 20%. So they're putting an emphasis on normal attack right now. Versatility is so random, it just means they're a field commander, really. It is a very, very useless tree, though. There's gathering speed in there. Because your kingdom is not very active, then if you feel that way, you maybe want to migrate, though that once again is still a choice you have to make, depending on whether or not you think your kingdom is performing well enough for you. So he's got the nice normal attack boost, so that actually could make him work somewhat as a garrison so far by just reading the first skill. Because normal attack is pretty good for a garrison, and his damage factor for a gold key commander is decent. Like, 1400 definitely destroys Thutmose's extremely garbage 1000. Like, destroys it by a mile. And if Pyrrhus gets a good relic so far, it looks like he's going to be pretty good. My nose is blocked, one tick. I don't know why, when I talk for a while, my nose gets blocked. You're going to enter KVK 3. You're thinking about getting Boudica Prime to 5551 first, then ZHUGE to 5511 if he is available. You have Expertise YSG already. Is that a good move? I'd just say don't get the ZHUGE. Just get the Boudica to 5511. Run Boudica with YSG and you'll be fine. Just work on some newer marches. Maybe the Cavs. You could get some Cav marches. You could an infantry march. The new commanders, if there are any new Cav commanders, could work as well. So, if there are new Cav commanders, look into that, see if they are something you're interested in. Possibly wait for them. I recommended that to someone today. So, if there are new Cav commanders coming out, you could also consider that. Then, second skill, he's got 10% health, which is nice. and 3% march speed, which is also nice. And then while outside of territory, he does 20% more normal attack. So once again, a lot of emphasis on normal attack here. I feel like Pyrrhus is going to have a lot of white damage, which is good, actually. I don't think that they've been focusing enough on the white damage, especially for infantry, since that used to be their forte. And then Guan came out with all his crazy skill damage in Alex. So maybe they're trying to move back towards that. Have I seen the new Cav commanders? There are no new Cav commanders. Just have to say that. There allegedly are none. Do I already have the new commanders? I do from like a new account I made, but technically I don't have it on my main account, no. Can he be Garrison? Pyrrhus? So far, I mean, he looks like he can. He is missing that 20% or normal attack though, because you won't be outside of Alliance territory. Unless are you counted as outside of Alliance territory if you're in your city? I would want to know that. I'm not sure. If it's counted as outside of Alliance territory when you're in your city, then so far he looks like he's gonna be a really good infantry garrison. And he looks like a decent rally. Actually, a really good infantry rally for KVK1. Like, KVK1 has no infantry rally, and he could work. Third skill, he gains 20% increased attack, which is nice. He doesn't have any attack stats, so honestly, especially in the early game, people always say attack's bad, but in the early game, attack's actually not bad, because you don't have crystal tech, which gives you all the crazy amounts of attack. You've only got alliance tech, so it's still not premium, but early game attack's pretty good, and you're going to use Pyrrhus early game so far, because we don't know what his relic is like. And then whenever he launches attack, 10% chance to gain a fairly decent shield of 500, so that's nice. Once again, there's nothing that blows me out of the water here, except his normal attack. He's doing a ton of normal attack. Fourth skill, 20% skill damage taken reduction is really good. And then if he has a shield active, he deals 10% more damage. He still looks like it could work as a garrison. Doesn't say he has to be on the field. Oh no, while on the map he gains the attack. But do you really need that much attack as a garrison? Where are the engineers? They're never going to come back. I don't think Lilith is going to do many more engineer commanders. In KVK, you can attack cities outside of garrison, outside of territory, so you can be a garrison. True, actually. But in KVK 1, can you attack cities in territory? I'm pretty sure you can, right? Can you rally cities in territory in KVK? No, you can't. Actually, no, you can't. Gold Keys seem they still don't have new commanders. No, they don't. So far, I actually really like the reduction in skill damage. I don't think that they really put emphasis on that with a lot of the infantry commanders. I mean, I think Richard might have a normal attack damage reduction, all damage taken reduction. Charles Martel is just a tanky commander because of his shielding, but I think Pyrrhus could actually be really tanky. He's got a shield, he's got skill damage taken reduction, he's got a lot of normal attack, which includes counter attack and actually attacking. So really, really good commander for a gold key commander so far. Honestly, and if he has a good relic, he could work quite well. In his expertise, I hit my remote on the floor. Whoops. Whenever this commander's troops is hit with a normal attack, 10% chance to reduce the attacking troops' attack by 30% for 3 seconds. So not as good as Pyrrhus. Pyrrhus is doing not as good as Pericles, because Pericles is doing the normal attack reduction. But still fairly good, honestly. Giving them an attack reduction for just hitting you, and it's a passive skill, so it would stack with everything. Yeah, it's only attack, but it's still stats to reduce on your opponents. I'm currently in KVK 2, 40 days left. Do I know when CPO will come out? Days if possible. I think that if I'm not wrong, the way that the wheel works in KVK 3, you get there, your first wheel will be the Season of Conquest Cavalry, and the second wheel will be your infantry, so maybe if you got 40 days left, like 68 days. That's what I'd predict. Is it possible to get this commander from Gold Keys? It doesn't show up in the rewards tab. Gold Keys right now? No. In the future, he should be able to get it. You should be able to get it from Gold Keys. You're in KVK 1? Hey, you know what? Pyrrhus could be a good choice for you. So far, it looks really good. What else? So his pairings. Open field wise, he actually looks like he'd be the best gold key commander. I think he's better than Charles Martel. He's definitely going to be better than Richard in Season of Conquest because he's bringing a lot more value. I think Richard has completely fallen off with Pyrrhus now. Because why would you put gold heads in Richard when you could just put gold heads in Pyrrhus, who's going to be better? I feel like Pyrrhus is actually going to be really strong. He's got a lot of open field stats. He's pretty well rounded. He's got fairly tanky stats as well. And he's dealing some decent damage factor. 1,400 is a lot for a 3 KVK Season 3 commander. Like, 3 KVK 2, this is a lot of damage factor. What commanders would deal that? Like, Caesar doesn't. Frederick does a lot, but Frederick's damage is trash. Because he doesn't do anything. Does any other chat box in game bug? For me, it doesn't even work. CPO comes out 5 days before King's Landing KVK 3. Well, there's your answer. I was guessing before, but I'm presuming that the person who's been in KVK 3 knows the correct answer. Alright, if I was to summon him. Okay, wait, no, plus. Here we go, see. If it says gold keys, nah, okay, see, it doesn't say he's in gold keys. I can't get it from gold keys yet. So the same would be from Pericles. In this Pericles, they'll say, like, Civilization as well. No, just events. If you really want a Pericles, you can make a new account and grab him. Let's see. So Pericles pairs. No, sorry, Pyrrhus pairs. Well, depending on his relic, he could have good Season of Conquest pairs, but I won't touch on his Season of Conquest pairs. We don't have his relic yet, so we don't know what his pairs will be like. I'm hoping his relic, I think I've stated this before, I want it to be like Thutmose's relic and like Minamoto's relic. Extremely stat heavy, and then he'd be very good. Have I got any suggestions for an Archer main in KVK 3? You got YSG expertise, they got 500 gold heads. They can be the expertise in Boudica Prime and ZHUGE. Not sure what to do. Can push in MGE. Boudica Prime 5551. You still want to be an Archer main after that and get more Archer marchers. Get Henry to 5511 and get ZHUGE to 5511. And then run those 2 marches. And then gradually max ZHUGE. And then take Henry to at least like 5515. And you'd be set. That's really, really good. And then you could decide whether or not you want Boudica expertise or Henry expertise. But ZHUGE definitely has to be an expertise, but after you get Boudica 5511. That's what I do personally. What is my kingdom? 2365. I'm still in KVK 3 at the moment. Finishes today. Our poor Archer mains got screwed in KVK 3 since Cav came out like a week into KVK. And so there has been no Archers in your KVK? Is that what you're saying? Like there's no Boudica Primes? Oh yeah, they changed the look of the gold mine for this. It's a mountain. No gold mine, actually, it's a mountain tipped in gold, but okay. Alright, wait, so Pyrrhus pairs. I keep getting distracted. I very easily get distracted. Pyrrhus pairs. Open field for Pyrrhus. Sun Tzu. Going back to Sun Tzu because he's just so good. Sun Tzu would work fine, honestly. You could run Sun Tzu with Pyrrhus any day and it's going to be pretty good. Like, if you ran Sun Tzu with Pyrrhus, I think it would work very well. And Sun Tzu's skill damage is not wasted, because Pyrrhus does skill damage as well. And then Pyrrhus has a shield, and Pyrrhus has a lot of march speed, I'm pretty sure. What is it, like 15%? Yeah, 15% is pretty good. So since Sun Tzu doesn't really have much march speed, I don't think he has any at all, that's really nice. So, very good to have the fast rage engine on Sun Tzu. You can throw Pyrrhus' skill off more, and throw Sun Tzu's active skill off more. I think you'd want to run Sun Tzu as the primary though to get that skill tree, since I don't like the defense tree personally, but if you don't mind running defense tree, which it looks something like this, these are like the main skills, but if you don't mind running defense tree, which means you're going to be a little bit down on attack and attacking stats, but you'll be pretty good in terms of defensive stuff, you could run yourself a Pyrrhus with Pyrrhus as a primary with Sun Tzu. Other options, could consider Bjorn. I mean, Bjorn has a nice AoE as well. He's a little bit different to Sun Tzu in the fact that he doesn't have as many stats and as much utility, but he does have some instant damage, which is nice. It does kind of pair with Pyrrhus' instant shielding as well, so you got that extra benefit from doing normal attacks with that commander. And then also, giving the enemies a 15% increase in skill damage is also nice. I'd probably run Bjorn definitely as the primary at that point though. I'd definitely go around, get the Conquering Tree and get the counter attack. And then, what else would I do if I was running Bjorn? Definitely would have to do the primary for the skill tree, and I'd want to expertise him to get the AoE. So if you don't have an expertise Bjorn, probably don't run him, but if you do, you could run him with Pyrrhus. Richard obviously is going to do great KVK 1, great KVK 2. KVK 3 is not going to be good with Pyrrhus. We know Richard's Relic, and Richard's Relic is not that amazing. Like, honestly, in comparison to the other commanders, I think that Richard in Season of Conquest isn't nearly as close. And then Charles Martel, certainly will work well with Pyrrhus. Like, he'll probably be the best option with Pyrrhus for the early game, and not for the late game, because I think Pyrrhus will work well with some other commanders like CPO if his Relic is good. But Charles Martel will work the best for Pyrrhus in the early games. If you got like a 5-5-1 Martel and you want to get Pyrrhus, maybe risk hoping his Relic is good, definitely will work. And then Alexander the Great will work with pretty much any infantry, though I don't think Alexander the Great is a great investment. Get it? Unless he goes to KVK1 like I recommended. But Alexander the Great definitely would work amazingly with Pyrrhus as well. Pyrrhus is bringing a lot of skill damage and stuff, which would benefit Alex's instant damage. And Alex also has a shield. And since Pyrrhus' shield is passive, I think it does stack with Alex's shield. If I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong there. Anyone else get cutscene every time? Disabling sound doesn't help. You can actually disable the cutscene. So if you want to disable the cutscene, just go on your settings. And then it should be in customization. And then let's see, where's disabled cutscene? Let's see, you can disable it. I did it before. Disable opening animation. Here you go. Just under hold position after attack, just above confirmations. You can disable the cutscene. You have expertise half beyond. Okay then. Yeah, you could run him with Pyrrhus if you want. I think that would definitely be good. But we don't have access to Pyrrhus at the moment, so. What else? So Pyrrhus as well. I'm hoping if I want the best Relic here for infantry, I'd want him to have like at least 50% of stats double Relic. If I wanted him to be a really good infantry commander. What stats would I want? For him, I think that some more march speed would be nice. I mean, he's already got a lot, 15%, like a decent amount for an early game commander. But a little bit more would be nice. I don't think he needs any more normal attack. I hope they don't give him any extra normal attack. A bit of all damage would also be nice. But if I had to pick two stats they're probably going to add if they want to make a Minamoto-like Relic or a Thutmose-like Relic, I'd say they'd do like health and attack, or at least defense and health, maybe. That's like the best situation where they pretty much go like full in. They get the best parts of Minamoto and the best parts of Thutmose and put them together. If I had to predict, they're probably going to do a defense and attack Relic for him. Because we already have attack and health with Charles Martel. I don't think they're going to do like a repeat, because they want to at least make it somewhat different. So I'd predict a defense and a health Relic for Pyrrhus if I had to guess. And that's what I'd want. I'd want that as well. Maybe like at least 25% of each when they're maxed. That is similar to Minamoto. Obviously Minamoto's is Relic is better, but I think that would do really good for Pyrrhus and actually make him fairly usable. He'd be probably on par with Minamoto and Mehmed and Caesar at that point. Now, YSG would also work with Pyrrhus for the field, but it's not the best. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like Pyrrhus isn't tanky enough to say YSG works for them. But if you have YSG and you have Pyrrhus, I mean, they're gonna work just because they're really good. They're just two fairly decent looking commanders. Well, I know YSG is good, but Pyrrhus looks really strong for early game. So if you have both of those commanders and you have them together, they're gonna work. Doing awesome, my friend. Thank you. I'd expect them to work quite well. Is there a book like Talent Reset but can only reset one talent tree of your choosing? Because that would be awesome. What you could do is, if you really want to do that, just go onto your talents and inside of the skill build you can change it and then reset the talent to do whatever you want. I'll do it like Commander. I don't really care about messing with their talent trees. Is Gilgamesh stuff. I did like one tree. But let's say one of my trees on my other build I really liked, but I didn't like another tree. I could just go here, max this tree, and then I'll go onto the other build, look what I maxed that was wrong, so here, and then I'd put it into here correctly, and then you can just switch straight to it. So you just do reset here, and then it would switch it, oh not reset, sorry, you just switch at the bottom. Reset will actually reset the skills here. Let's say I want to actually copy this part of my other build. So I went up here and I got whistling arrows like my other build did, and I go back and I check. And then I wanted to get further into the garrison, so maybe I wanted to go down here. And you can just work around like that. Gilgamesh is such a Chad. Hey, so true. Gilga Chad, almost Giga Chad. He looks like he would go well with Martel, even the cheap option, both the 5-5-1 is a very good early game. Yeah, I agree. I think that with Martel, it's probably going to be his best combo, just because Martel is so good early game. Martel is super tanky as well, which I think Pyrrhus has some tanky stats with the instant shield, but not as tanky. Not as tanky as some of the other commanders. Also Mehmed, how can I forget Mehmed? Mehmed would work as well. People say Mehmed's only good with his Relic, but early game, bro, Mehmed's skill damage is really nice. For a gold key commander, it's really good. 5 target skill damage, 1150 damage. You deal extra damage to cities for what that's worth. But really the 5 target damage factor at such a high level for early game is what gets him there. So that with Pyrrhus would definitely work as well, like quite well. And then also Mehmet's got a nice skill damage bonus and attack, because Pyrrhus doesn't have that much attack. He has some, I think it's like a 20%, but I think he could do with honestly a little bit more for the early game, especially where you don't have as much attack overall. So attack on Pyrrhus wouldn't be that bad. I mean, he actually has normal attack, so he has not got that much attack, like attack. That's what I'm thinking so far. Garrison wise, I also think he could work, and rally wise, he definitely work. Like he looks like a good infantry rally for the early game. What rallies would infantry even have early game? I don't think they have a single one. Like you could Martel YSG. Pyrrhus was considered foolish though in Greek history for his decisions. Would hope for Achilles. Well, I mean, if we shoot Achilles in the foot, he loses. Probably not because he got defense tree. Maybe if he got attack tree. True. You could run an Alex with Pyrrhus. I know Alexander the Great is like one of the best infantry rallies in KVK 2. It's like the only one. Alex YSG, but I think Alex Pyrrhus could actually be really good if you have better field. If you don't have field control. Did I open the 100 gold chest? No, I didn't, because the commanders aren't in there. So we'll have to save that for another day. I'll probably open them on like a YouTube short or a video. That's what I'm thinking. Well, I think that Pyrrhus could actually be a pretty good rally. Like overall, I'd expect Pyrrhus to work as a rally, especially early game. Him with Sun Tzu as an early game rally could work. Him with Bjorn as an early game rally would work. So it's not like Thutmose, because Thutmose has YSG, you just put them together and it's going to be a great rally. But with Pyrrhus, you've got what? Charles Martel and Richard. Oh, how can I forget once again Mehmet? Mehmet could be really good with Pyrrhus as a rally, if you have field control. If you want to rally infantry and you have field control and you've got a Mehmet, that could work. Actually could work quite well, because Mehmet's got the skill damage that you want. And he's got a nice extra skill damage bonus. Plus some attack. And then since Pyrrhus does a lot of normal attack, that's really good for garrisons. What's like meta garrison KVK 1? Is it infantry? Meta garrison KVK 1 is like Richard and Charles Martel and stuff like that, right? You're gonna watch my stream on your iPad and play ROK on your phone? Pro multitasking? Anyone who was in KVK 1, is the meta garrison like Charles Martel YSG, if I'm not wrong? Charles Martel Pyrrhus could actually become part of the meta as well. Lots of stats there, lots of normal attack, which is really good. If there wasn't as much normal attack, I would say that he couldn't be meta, but his normal attack is really nice. I think that's his standout, it's his normal attack. He's got normal attack, yeah, CMYSG. His normal attack is definitely his standout. He's got normal attack on his second skill, 20%. Plus his active skill makes 40%. That's a lot of normal attack. Even if that wasn't Season of Conquest, you'd say that's a lot of normal attack. Whale infantry main in your KVK 1 runs CM Richard. Yeah, okay, that's to be expected. I think CM Richard definitely is the most tanky, but Charles Martel YSG is the most usable. As in, like, he's gonna work the best overall because you're gonna get more kills with the AoE. That's my prediction. Hi, may you know which kingdom I'm in? 2365. Up there. Will the commanders be in the chest? Yeah, they will. After the Greek events come. Which is probably after reset. We'll probably see them. That's if I had to, like, guess. We don't 100% know, but usually what happens is they release the patch, and then after reset, all the new commanders come. I haven't done my travels. Oh my gosh. What will I ever do? Don't forget, you can spam enter. Wait, they changed it. You can't spam enter anymore. Usually you could just spam enter on this. No, I can't do that. Before you could just spam enter on the travel and it would work. How about Ethelflaed? I mean, Ethelflaed's just a good commander for free to play. So if you have her and you have Pyrrhus, it could work. That's really good. I can re-roll that maybe. So I'm thinking of inscribing another one of these. Doesn't have to particularly be that one, but I want another one of those. So yeah, Ethelfled is another commander that works with just anyone though. Like you could put Ethelfled with any commander in the early game and she's going to work quite well. You don't just have to run like Ethelfled with specific commanders. Her best pair though I think won't change. I think it's still going to be Charles Martel early game. But her with Pyrrhus will work. It's just not going to be as good. Pyrrhus does take the reduction damage. Actually, it's a little bit tanky. Hi, you've been watching me for a long time. So I can't read Arabic. You're the legend. I have a question. Do I have to work at Boudica first or ZHUGE? If I were most players, I'd recommend Boudica first, ZHUGE second. Take Boudica to 5511, then expertise ZHUGE. Or at least take Boudica to like 55. Well, here's what I'd recommend actually. In order, Boudica 5511, ZHUGE 5511. Take Boudica to 5551, maxing her third skill, and then just expertise ZHUGE. Just work on him till his expertise. That's what I'd recommend. Most players, I wouldn't recommend expertising Boudica unless you're like only an archer main, nothing else like me. That's when you'd expertise Boudica. Sorry, I still can't read Arabic. YouTube doesn't. YouTube should have like that translate feature that Google has. Let's join a rally. Is someone rallying with like? Should I rally with infantry? That's a bad idea. Should I try it? What infantry rally could I run with my trash commanders? Let's find a fort and rally with those Greek infantry. Get the Greek rally damage going off. There you go. This is a horrible idea. My best commander is gonna be like an Ethelfled primary with no equipment, and then it's Richard. Could run Martel. Ethelfled Martel. Do it. Let's just do it. Which commanders are good in KVK 1? Vikings. Oh wait. Hey, what's better, Vikings or Greece? For rally, Greece. For open field, it's definitely Vikings. Which commanders are good in KVK 1? Well, so far, here's my list of like the top ones. YSG, Ethelfled. These aren't good investments, these are just good performing commanders. YSG, Ethelfled, Caesar, because he's really good in Season of Conquest. Mehmed, and then Pyrrhus and Charles Martel would be on there as well, and Minamoto. Pyrrhus definitely makes the top list in my opinion. He just looks to be that strong. And then if you want to go like full free-to-play mode, Sun Tzu and Pericles look pretty good. Pericles not as much for open field, but if you want to run open field, I still think Sun Tzu Beyond for epics is the meta. I thought that was my rally. No one wants to join my rally. Chat work now? No. My chat's still busted. 1970, 1st of January, guys. You're on Kusunoki, Ethelfled, and later Kusunoki YSG after you expertise him. YSG will be better than Ethelfled at 5511. Yeah, he'll bring more value at that point, because you'll get the archer attack with him. Yawn. Do I have any other like armaments I want to reroll? I don't want to reroll that. That can stay as it is. Subscribe. That one I want to get. I want to get one more archer stat on there. Do you think we'll play in the new Season of Conquest as Ambush suggested? If so, do you think the Flag Watchtower is going to be overwhelming or underwhelming? Below 65er. I don't know if Ambush actually said we're going to play in it. It seemed like he was alluding to it. Just wait, let me get the mail up. I don't think he cares if I bring this up. How are you guys? New KVK story seems interesting. Are you ready? Always prepare. Please, we'll decide after the new council meeting. Technically, we haven't really confirmed we're going to do it, but hey, good content if we do. And also, I don't think the watchtowers will be that annoying. It just means that if your flag's like overlapping with an enemy flag, you both can't really put yourself on the front line. Also, it does give a bit more strategy with being able to push people back properly instead of just who can swarm down the flag the fastest. It's who can swarm down the tower the fastest. It's a big difference. Because they're building a tower, you got to take it down. Otherwise, you're going to lose the flag that's basically being defended by it. Is Su Pelagius good on garrison? Sun Tzu, is Su Pelagius good in garrison or Sun Tzu Charles Martel? I would not run a mixed troop garrison in that way, where you're running an infantry commander and a cavalry commander. Martel is going to absolutely destroy that garrison. It's way better. That's what I'd say. Or Pyrrhus. Hey, Pyrrhus garrison with Martel. Oof, nice. I mean, you're missing out on 20% attack, but other than that, in comparison to like other commanders, I feel like Pyrrhus really outstats him. Like, what's Martel? In total, 60% stats here, if you stretch it. And you have to have expertise for that. 90% total stats. 120 plus the damage. What's Pyrrhus? Permanent stats 10, 30, 45. 65 plus the shield. And then 65 plus 20, 85, 95. And then a defense or attack reduction. I feel like he's better than Martel, being honest. I think he's going to be a better commander than Martel. That's if I had to guess. I'm still guessing. We don't have any test results. No one actually has Pyrrhus yet. Except the one guy that came in my chat proclaiming he had Pyrrhus, though I doubt it. Yeah, we got one person. This rally is going to get destroyed. There's no way this rally works. I mean, I have the Greek civilization buff, but I'm running an Ethelfled with like what? I should change this. It's too late now, though, because I already launched the rally. I'm running an Ethelfled what? Ethelfled Martel. It's screwed. It's doomed. The rally is doomed. I will claim my territory buffs. This rally is doomed. I can DM someone. Okay, no, loading chat. Oh, the info screen looks pretty cool as well. Oh, they said you can click people's name now to go to their alliance. That didn't work. The civilization. Yeah, this is civilization. I don't know what. Oh, that's what that meant. When you click someone's name, it takes you to their spot in the alliance. That makes more sense. When I read it, it sounded like you can click their name tag and it takes you there. It just means now if I open someone's profile, like this person, I go alliance, it takes me to their location in the alliance, so you can kick people and zero people easier. That makes sense. Have I transmutated yet? I have. I didn't get lucky. I got unlucky. I also forgot to lock it once. Oh yeah, I was going to check out the armament swaps. Let me see. Let me switch my Boudica's armament out so that I can use it on my Henry. Switch Boudica to this echelon, whatever. Wait, is this Irma saved as in... Oh. If I push use... if I do that, so then does my Henry still have access to switch back? This is how I wanted the equipment to work. This is how equipment should work. You can take it off the commander without deleting the whole loadout. That's how it should work. This is correct. Other way, not correct. So you can save the armament and then actually just straight swap. You don't have to do... what is it? You don't have to take it off one commander and then swap. Okay, let's just name this normal DPS arch. This is just the arch formation one I own. So then if I did this, I can switch like this. Boom. Boom. But if I want to run the Henry, I will have to switch his armament back. So keep that in mind. Once you do take it off, you have to switch it back, but the actual save doesn't get ruined. Small QOL, quality of life stuff. That's what that means. Like, that is so good. I agree. It's flush. Just nice. Did they change how the equipment works? I don't really want to risk it, but... Do I risk it? You make 2 saves. I can probably make 2 saves of it. Here we go. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Well, I can't. Fine. I'll manually make it. I'm gonna make 2 saves of equipment just to see. Maybe they change the equipment up. All hopes and dreams, but maybe. Just maybe there's a chance they change their equipment loadouts work and they're not cursed garbage anymore. that, and then I gotta get the Silent Trial and the gloves. Julius Caesar good on 5115. That's really specific for Caesar. I mean, just go 5511. Honestly, I think that's better because he gets the all damage taken reduction and it's more tanky. Better for the open field than I think that the last skill gives. What is it? New commanders are in keys? No, they're not. They didn't add them. Anyway, Caesar's last skill, does it just give troop capacity if I'm not wrong? The Boudicca's looking pretty nice with that set on. Now if I switch on my Henry, the set my Boudicca's wearing. Now I switch back to my Boudica. It does mess up my loadouts. Okay, I'm not going to switch that. That will ruin my Henry loadout. Still doesn't make it look good. Wait, they didn't add new commanders, so you should not use your keys yet? Do not use your keys yet if you don't want to get scammed by Lilith. They're not in the chest yet. If I were making a video tonight, I'd mention that. I'm not making a video tonight because it's 10:30 already. Let's put the equipment back on the Boudica. Why didn't they add the commanders? Oh no, sorry. I thought someone said, why didn't they add them to the key? I'm dyslexic, I swear. What else did they? I know they haven't added any alleged new cav commanders that was spoken about. Any allegedly? Well, Ethelflaed's rallying. Let's see. Greek Civilization. It actually is working. What the hell? It's taking 0 damage. What is this? For a new Civ but no commanders? Exactly. I mean, I've got the cav commanders on like a second account. But I had to choose the Greek Civilization on that account as the first civilization to get them. How far off Season of Conquest am I? I'm in Season of Conquest. Just trying out the Greek units on a barbarian fort. I actually don't think the Sevs will be that bad at this. They're pretty bad, I take it back. For a level 4 barbarian foot, that's pretty bad. What is my usual? I think I got usually like 80 Sevs on like an archer rally. I'm surprised it lived though, I thought it was gonna die. I get to see like troop buffs, the rally damage though. All green, I'm actually cracked. I even beat the siege stats. You hit 900k power, right now, you're going to get 1 mil. Nice. Pushing power is great in the early game. Not so much end game, but early game pushing power is nice. Can you see my stats? Sure. Here's my current stats. And I'll show you my deads as well. Deads are here. Oh, this is probably a better way to look at the stats overall. 7.6 million deads and 916 million kills. I wanted to get 1 billion. I wanted to go from like 740 to 1 billion this KVK. But like a retard, I unlocked tier 5 units mid KVK. Not a good move. I had no speed ups left. Tier 5 overrated anyways, I didn't do much. When can we get the new commanders? Why did I change to Greece? For the content. The new commanders we won't get tomorrow. New commanders probably after all the Greek events. First Season of Conquest is like my 3rd, but I left halfway through one of them. I left halfway through 2 KVKs actually. Technically my 2nd then. You say 800k tier 4 troops is okay for KVK2. If you have enough to open field and you want to kill them all, it's perfectly fine. The initial screen of the name should be there on Android and iPhone too. I'm not actually sure. Is Greece better than Arabia? If you're rallying infantry, yes. If you're rallying cavalry, no. Yo. Alright, let's buy the career station now. I always forget to do this. Oh my god, I'm not putting my gathering speed buffs on. How could I forget? Grab the gold also. Are the new commanders in the gold silver keys yet? No, they're not. Not yet. It's weird because at reset my server will have Arabia event and not Greece, so I'm curious as to what will happen. That's just the normal event that comes around. That's not not really based on whichever civilizations just come out. That event's always been around. Good way to get relic coins, I think it was. Relic coins or exhibit coins, I forgot which one. Transmutation stones are in the shop, by the way. Yeah, I purchased a couple. Didn't get lucky. I got an inscription I want to use, but I'm either waiting to get armament that's really good, or I could just risk it and put it on this and hope it works out in the end. That is certainly an option. I choose like the legendary scroll. Here you go. I would love to put it on this, because look at that. That's 3% and 2.9% stats. That's a lot. This is a useless armament to me. I don't know why I kept it. I should probably recycle it. Just, how did I hit escape, bro? I keep hitting escape. 650 gems in reach. Guys, the thumbnail was a lie. I only have 99 gold keys. No! Mobile version does not have the new profile design. Sad. Yeah, I think it's only a PC thing. They mentioned in the patch notes it looks like an only PC thing. Really slick design though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really liking it. It's similar to the Cooler Dragons design someone mentioned, which I agree. Big fan, bro. Keep up the good work. Thanks for the tips. No problem. You need to gather more. You have 2 million food, 1.2 million wood, 900k stone, 40k gold. That is very low resources, but you are very early game. I was never really high. Oh wait, you can't just click to close this menu. I was never really high resources early game. Let's hit some barbs. Hit some barbs with not Boudica. And with my low high siege mix. I haven't bothered to change my troop presets since KVK ended. And then 4. This is also a KVK one. Whatever. 5. Oh my god. Aggro speed. I watched a YouTube video on how to say the word for this for like 20 minutes and I still can't say it properly. Aggro-spied? You're putting up the video right now. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for listening to how to pronounce it in the middle of a stream. If you ever feel like migrating my kingdom could use some more Aussies, I'm not interested in migrating yet. I'm pretty happy with my kingdom, so. Not yet. Not yet. Now, let's see how I pronounce this word again. What's my kingdom? 2365. How to say Agrospides. Alright, let's see. Argaraspides, that's it. So cracked. I'm actually basically native Greek speaker. Argaraspides. Don't we all, Dwayne? Exactly, we all need more Aussies. 2365 is looking for more Aussies. Message me. I know 1 Aussie in our kingdom. 1, 2. No, one of them's just named Koala, but they live in France. I know 1 Aussie. Imagine Pericles was like in the expedition shop. That'd have been so funny. Hit that last barbarian. Is there anything else they added that I missed? I don't think there is. Oh, I forgot to give them feedback. Oh, 5 days following up there, I can give them feedback. I will actually stream my screen for this. My answer. 1, 2, 2, 5, 1, 3. How do I feel about this update? 0. There is no Greek commanders in the gold chest. I give it like an 8. Why? Greece. Ooh. Butchered the spelling Greece. How did I manage to spell it that bad? There we go. How to get free gems. Secret hack. I may have actually already done the reply and I just forgot. Where do I use transmutation stones? Alright, so once you get your transmutation stones, go onto your items, your armaments, and whichever one you want to transmute, make sure it has an inscription. You can push transmute on the armament, and then you can transmute it. I need 1 more stone if I wanted to transmute this, unfortunately. That's how you transmit armaments. Simple, quick guide. The update's so bad, really? You don't like it? I mean, it's missing a lot of the stuff they said it would have, but I think it's just gonna come out slowly. They said that the update was gonna have like all the commanders, and I mean, Civilization's here at least. They got the transmutation stuff down pretty good. I'm actually happy with that. Chat for me is still busted though. Now it doesn't even open, it's just loading. Loading forever. No new relics, opened up your gold keys, no new commanders aren't even in it. Yeah, no new relics, I agree, they should have added that. Where's the commanders? It's a mystery. Chat doesn't work, also true. He probably opened gold chests and that's why it's so bad. Brother's gonna ban you off the Discord now for saying that. Yeah, but 2.7% defense, 2.8 health. Honors of it, because honors are Parthenon, but you can't get the third archer stat because you don't have inscription. If you want to be a bit of a risky boy, what you can do is you can go and get one of the inscription things in here. Get one of these from your KVK shop and put it on there. Sneaky and extremely risky and gambling. Restart again? Fine, I'll restart one last time. If chat doesn't work, I'm deleting Rise of Kingdoms. The only reason I still played Rise of Kingdoms before I started doing YouTube was to chat with people. My game crashed again. Why does it do that when I shut the game? I'm actually leaking, just showing my PC screen. Didn't mean to do that. Not leaking anymore. New ROK intros and link. You can turn that off in settings. Relics still may come. I'm pretty sure the last ones came with the last update, but not straight after. No, I think they actually came straight after the patch, if I remember correctly. Riley, if you want to turn off the intro, you can go in your settings. Sorry, not here. Where's the actual settings? Where did I do it from last time? Maybe it was just these settings. You go in settings, general settings. Yeah, settings, general settings, customization. And then down, just below confirmations, is the disable opening animation, which I had turned off. It's too loud, and I've seen it enough times on YouTube. I'm happy. I'm content with your animation. Also, it barely runs. It runs at like 2 frames per second. Greece, glory to Greece. That's what I hear on my end. Wonder if my microphone picked up my joke. Alright, oh, login timeout. What does that even mean? I've timed out my login. The game just gave up. Alright. Agaraspides are healed, guys. We healed the Agaraspide units. I want to see T5 Agaraspides. I could unlock them right now. I just gotta take this to level 10. Which needs, I couldn't unlock it now. I don't think I have enough speed ups. That's 100 and something days of speed ups there. Plus like another 100 days, 50, 60 days here. I think new comms come out when the new event comes out too. It comes out after. You have an i7 CPU before the update. It consumed 17%. Now it consumed up to 98%. What the F is going on? Am I the only one having this problem? Explain what i7 is. I'm pulling up my PC specs now. I forgot what mine are. I have to go into my mail. My other email. This one. So is i7 like Intel 7? Your game seems to be quite laggy as well. Mine's running fine. Besides the intro, that's running at 2 frames per second. But besides that, mine was fine. Let's check my PC specs. I'll tell you what I'm running. This is the first page. No, still low. I'm actually, let me pull up my PC specs. They're there in my phone. Alright, so Is i7 the processor or CPU? Oh, that's the cooler. CPU. Is it this? I've got an CPU 7 processor. Okay. I got an AMD Ryzen 7 5700X processor. I don't actually know what that means. I just bought a pre-built PC because I don't know how to make a PC. Here's a question from a newbie. When can you get Mulan? Oh, when can you get the museum, not Mulan? Login timeout. Please stop telling me that. When you can get museum, I'm not 100% sure. I think it is Season of Conquest or Season 3. Either one of those. Probably Season of Conquest. That's really good. I remember, here's what I did, Riley, when I bought my PC. I looked up the price of each part, and if it cost less overall to buy the PC than it cost to actually buy the parts in the case, then I just bought the PC pre-built, which is what I ended up doing. Same with you. You have a 15, 12, 400 before, 50% now. Okay, yep, agree. KVK3, okay, yeah, KVK3. I thought so. Just because they added all the season. Okay, the profile, I want to be able to push like on the screen, like click the screen and get rid of it. But I have to push escape now. How do I check how much my process is being used? Do I just check through Task Manager? Let's see. Okay, Rise of Kingdoms is using 35% of my CPU. And 38% of my memory. That's a lot. Oh, it went down now. Now it's 17%. Oh, now it's 20. How is it using so much of my CPU? But Rise of Kingdoms used to use like 3%. What am I running? A crypto miner now? Am I mining crypto with Rise of Kingdoms? Lilith secret unveiled. People were like, damn. Lilith is like, damn, we can't pay for all these servers. We're at like 4,000. Oh, listen, we'll mine crypto on people's computer. Wouldn't even be surprised, not even gonna lie. Oh, it's up to 25%. Oh, it's going back down. Oh, it's going back up. Yeah, Rise of Kingdoms is using a lot of my CPU. I can run Cyberpunk at less. How to get fast power? Rush your city hall as high, like the highest level you can get it. Train as many troops as you can if you're a really, really early game. Make sure you're putting all your talent points and skills into commanders. What client am I using? As in for the Rise of Kingdoms client, I'm using the official one. I don't really want to use BlueStacks. I find that it doesn't work as good as I'd want. It was just too choppy when I used it. I used it like a few times. I used it on my school computer at one point. I found out that if I wipe my whole school computer, I can download anything I want on it. So I downloaded BlueStacks to play Rise of Kingdoms. Do I not have paid subs unlocked? What do you mean? I think I do have paid subs. You can become a member. You click the link in the pinned comment. You don't see the option. One sec, let me open this on my PC. Up here. We currently have 5 members, so maybe it's like 7. I can't remember the exact number. It's definitely here. I'm a member for 0 days, guys. I'm not a member of my channel. Knew it. Maybe pull up my channel on a different tab and then I'll give you the actual link for it if you want. Yeah. There we go. Archer. Syndicate. Check from this end. Oh, the option actually isn't there. Strange. Strange. Let me click on this link. Oh, actually, it actually is not there. It disappeared. Oh, because this is taking me to my channel. Okay, wait. I'll pull up my iPad 1 second. This account. Syndicate. Can't see chat, one tick. I hit this. Okay, for some reason my membership section has just straight disappeared. I'll have to get on top of that. I don't know where it went. How long have I been playing for? Oh, too long. In total, I've been playing for... Oh, is this to the other guy? For me, I've been playing for like 787 days. Let's transmute. I don't want to transmute. I've already done enough transmuting. Yo, love the videos. Thank you, Chilsy. Where are the events? After reset, they should come. That's my guess. What was I going to check? I don't remember. Yeah, why is my membership not working? I have 5 members. It's so strange. Yeah, that's not the join one. That's why. Let me try to find the join. Yeah, after reset. So 00 UTC, we should see all the events. I won't be home at the time, so I won't be streaming it, but all the events will be there. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of comments I have to respond to tonight. My AdSense isn't set up yet. I know that because I don't have an ID. I don't know where my join button has gone. It should have been linked on one of my older videos. Where can you find to reroll armaments? Alright, so inside of your actual career station, inside the armament shop, you can purchase transmutation stones. And then with those, you can go into your items, whichever armament you want to refresh, make sure it has an inscription. I know if it has an inscription, you can either look and check if it has one. If you want to do like the simple way, just go legendary with, I think you can do any of these, common inscription or special inscription, and then you'll know whichever ones have inscriptions, and then you can transmute whichever armament you want. One use, he's still meta, I unlocked him. Usable, good actually, but not meta. He won't be meta, I don't think, forever again, unless they make like a Guan Yu relic. Get back in there. I'm still trying to figure out why the join button's broke. I go into like this group. Yeah. What is the best inventory commander? Probably Scipio, yeah. I don't want to go through that then. Perfect, there we go. Now I'm in a different account. Maybe Google's disabled my... Google disabled my channel memberships. I don't think they would. Let's go back to one of the older videos where I know I got the link in it. This video should have the link. By the way, just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. This video doesn't have the link. This one. Nope. Maybe it's even further. When did I start adding the link to my description? This one. If you want Rise of Kingdoms fan, leader of FMOTW, who do I think is the best archer commander? For someone who's got an established account, it's definitely ZHUGE. For someone who doesn't have a very established account, so someone who's got a newer account where they only got YSG, then it's Boudica. Yeah, for some reason channel memberships are broken, guys. I don't know why. I'll speak to support about that tonight. Not sure why channel memberships are broke. Boudica Prime though is the best first archer commander. Don't know who, but you'll be working on your Henry. Oh, don't know who. I'll be working on after your Henry is finished, to be honest. Riley, what other commanders do you have? How much do I spend? It's like 300 a year, probably. Australian. I don't know about US in that. What else was I gonna say? You've been playing for 10 days, 900k power. Is that good? That's pretty good. 10 days? That's decent, actually. What was I like after 10 days? Probably like 100k. I was very lazy in the early game. I was big noob. I didn't watch any YouTube videos, so I reached like 20 days. And then Chisco carried me. I think I was 5 million power by KVK 1, which is really trash. Somehow I managed to get in there. Like actually get into a proper alliance for the KVK. Let me go down. Wait, can I super chat on this? Maybe that's also broken. Super chats are also broken. Is monetization turned off for this live stream? I swear, that'll be hilarious. I don't think it is. I don't know where. I am noticing there's no ads on the video. Possibly because I don't have an ID yet. YouTube is just not happy with me. They don't want to pay me out yet. Rudica, YSG, Henry, ZHUGE, Nebu, Tommy, Guan, Alex, CPM, Moped is your lineup at the moment. Honestly, you could pick up a Sargon, or you could go for a Cav commander, like Nevsky or Joan. Could do that. Or if there are any alleged new Cav commanders, you could consider them as well. But then again, that's all your choice as well. Anyways, it's getting pretty late. Would have been live for like 2 hours now. It's almost 12 a.m. Okay, it's 11 p.m. So is Greece good? Definitely. I'll answer these last questions. Who was the first legendary commander I got ever? Cao, I think. Let's see. I can check my unlock date. I am curious to that now. We'll pause the end of the stream for about 2 seconds just to check this. Cao. 21st, 5th of the 22nd. Either Cao or about Caesar when I get Caesar. 31st. I should go legendary. Frederick. 7, that's a whole like 3 months later, okay. Sid. Cleopatra? Nope. Mehmed. Nope. Unlock Mehmed so far. Mulan? Oh wait, 5th to the 21st. I think that was the first legendary. Yeah, remember Mulan was my first legendary. That's it. Date in the morning? Alright, go to bed, Diamond. Unless you just woke up, then stay up and go do something. Can you run John XY? Probably. 11 p.m. for you as well, King Drewster. You're probably from Australia. Am I right or am I wrong? Anyways. Fun stream today. Really fun. Most viewed stream. We had 102 concurrent viewers at one point, which is crazy. That's like the highest I've ever gotten. I can check the exact peak right here. Oh, apparently it's only 99. I said 102 on my iPad at one point. Anyways, we smashed the viewers, guys. Everyone enjoying the Greek Civilization? I'm happy you guys are enjoying it. I hope the update is interesting for everyone. I'm in New South Wales as well, I'd like to mention that. It is quite late though. I won't have a video tonight because it is late. But I will have a video tomorrow, probably discussing some of the new commanders. When can you get the new commanders? Not for a while. Lilith done us dirty. Anyways, everybody. I'd just like to say to everyone who came out to the stream today, thank you very much. To all the channel members, thank you as well. I'm sorry to anyone who wanted to become a channel member. For some reason, it is bugging out. I will have to discuss with support, YouTube support, how I can fix that. If you do want to support the channel, you can always join the Discord server. It is fun and a great way to support me or subscribe to the channel. Now, I just want to say to everyone who came to this stream, I thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next one.